Hey, it's Rubber Ducky here. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to episode 5 of the Axis campaign in Close Combat 4. Take a moment and support the channel by clicking the subscribe button, liking the video, and turning on notifications. We're going to be kicking off the December 17th 0800 movement phase. So we've got a lot of units at the front. I want to start by moving up to their supply depot here. I have a question down here. I kind of want to move the half track out, but I don't know if it's worth swapping them for a movement phase or move the infantry up and then just move them in a different direction. So I'm thinking these guys could go up here to secure them from coming to the south and then move the Fallschirmjäger up into their position. But then down here, easy choice, we'll just move the armor out. Here, I kind of think I'll just move infantry and then on the next time move the half track the direction I want them to. Down here, do we just go straight west, try and move towards Bastogne, and then we'll fill in behind, move up here, and we can't move in the south. Now we got to decide. We've got 2 airstrikes and 4 artillery to use. So I don't really know where we're going to find contact. I'm guessing we'll obviously fight down here in Esch Sur Sur, but then we'll probably run into contact to the north at their supply depot, but nowhere else really because they're not anywhere on the map. So I guess our other airstrike, I don't really have a home for, but we could put it in Monchaux, but I don't know that we need it there because I don't know that there can be a fight because they're not spawned yet. So we'll do that, and I think we'll put an artillery down in Esch Sur Sur as well, just because we absolutely have a fight there. We might as well cover it. And I guess we double up here and put one... Oh, nope. Put one in Monchaux as well. And then go there. And I think we just sit on the other 2 until the 1600 battles. Because if we don't use them, we get to use them later. And then I think everything looks set and we're ready to execute. What happened? I'm confused. Why do we have a hole? Why is that green? I left it, yes, but it was under my control, right? So this is green. The Americans have it, but I left these positions and I still have them. I don't know that I understand what happened there. So now I have to move back in there, I guess, to capture it. Do I have to fight there? Let me know if I did something wrong in the movement. If there's a reason I gave that one up but not one of the other ones. So I guess maybe in the next movement phase we'll just move back in there, but that throws me off because I want to move the mechanized group out into the fight. So I don't know. Let me know if that's going to be a problem. Our first fight is going to be in Baugnez with Kampfgruppe Piper fighting 14th Cavalry. And I'm pretty sure this is an all-new-to-me battlefield. I don't think I fought here in the Allied campaign. Charcuterie Company is back. So nothing's changed here. We still have Bratwurst, Knockwurst, Metwurst, Weisswurst, and Kransky in 1st platoon. Then we have Riesling, Gewürztraminer, Schnapps, Dackelbach, and Lager in 2nd platoon. We have Kartoffel, Schnitzel, Pretzel, Mustard, and Pumpernickel in 3rd platoon. I don't like my setup here really at all, but I don't know of a better one just because all of the terrain sucks. So I've got infantry in the front. They're all set to start moving into the buildings. I've got armor behind them, and according to my view, they're all fairly concealed. None of them have line of sight to the enemy. So I'm hoping for the best. On the far south, on the east side, I've got Pumpernickel 3-5 with an MMG. He's set to start moving towards the flag on the road to the south of him, and then potentially to the west to the tree line, and set up shop just to stop them from doing the same. Mustard 3-4 is up in the north with Kartoffel, and their goal is to maneuver to the west. So Mustard's going to sneak out, take the flag, and then move towards the trees. And we do have the support from the half-track if needed. I don't really know how they're going to play this, so I think this one could be maybe my first iffy one that we've had in the Axis campaign. Okay, we got vehicles on the west. AT car, light tank, I guess. Let's move Kransky down here. Try and get line of sight. Oh, there's an AT car. And then infantry keep moving in. Okay, there's another light tank coming up. All right, crawl. They are being spotted. Need to get our tanks into position. There we go. Okay, AT car. See if we can get that dropped. Hit and immobilized. All right, let's go down here towards the center of town. Okay, AT car destroyed. There's their AT gun. Oh, wow. It's like right there with line of sight. Kransky is immobilized. Kransky is lost. Okay. We'll have to play with angles here to get line of sight on them and not get hit by the AT gun. So we have managed to secure the town, like we're in the buildings and stuff, but now they're just opening up on our infantry and it's kind of a problem. So I got to put some pressure on them with the vehicles to support the infantry. I want you guys to just lay down and... Actually, you know what? Don't even crawl up. We don't need the other building. Let's just stay low. They're focusing on trying to kill the vehicle crew. Let's keep moving these guys down, and then over. We'll take the field and hold that tree line. Okay. Nope, no line of sight yet. There we go, light tank. We don't have line of sight. Can we get... We got hit. We got hit. He's immobilized. Okay. That's destroyed. I don't know. Maybe it was this AT car? I don't exactly know who hit me. So if you caught that, let me know. But whatever hit him, I don't have line of sight on myself. Smoke out there. Okay, AT car is immobilized. Another AT car is immobilized. Smokes out. Lay down. Okay, AT car's burning. Let's maybe move Kartoffel up there to meet up with Mustard. Controversial subject, but not a big fan of Mustard myself. Just letting you know. Okay, we're kind of in a spot where, like, I don't know exactly how we get better angles, but let's move up here. Let's see if we can move forward just enough. I guess, can we not cross over whatever that fencing is? I don't know what that's supposed to be. So, like, seems like we'd be able to just drive through it, but I don't know if it's a big enough obstacle because it looks like we're trying to go around. So let's stop that plan for a minute. And then, nope, no line of sight there. Let's move him to the east. Light tank. I don't know because of the obstruction if he can actually get a clear shot on that or not, but let's start dropping mortars right here on the AT gun. Okay, we got a kill. Light tank is burning. Okay, if Bratwurst gets to the east, we'll move him back down around the town. They are crawling into that 3-story down there in front of the AT gun. No line of sight on that. Let's see if we can adjust this just a smidge. Still taking fire here. Like, We got so many infantry casualties, kind of for nothing. I mean, at least in a way, they're shooting at the infantry and they're ignoring the vehicles. So it's kind of letting me maneuver however I see fit. And we did get the mortar hit on the AT gun, so that's dead. Let's see if we can hit the platoon leader in the back. Move down here. I don't know how I want to move the tank, though, because if I can't drive over the fence, I don't want to drive it into town because we know that they crawled into that 3-story. Nothing there. Okay, we're mired. Now we're fine. We're back on the road. Platoon leader, we've kind of got line of sight. The burning AT guns. Oh, not a problem at all, actually. And that's the win. Super fast. Total German victory. The battle ended because the Americans' force morale got too low and they were forced to retreat off the map. The Germans gained control of the map and the American battle group was forced to disband. The Germans won the battle because they control a greater number of crucial victory locations than the Americans. We do have 8 kills and 13 wounded, destroyed 2 tanks, 3 vehicles, and a gun, and we captured 1 vehicle. But we have heavy casualties. We lost 14 men with 9 more wounded. We lost a tank, and we have a damaged tank. So, not the end of the world, but compared to how it's been going, that one's a little high. I did not like that map, though. We now have killed 197 and wounded 200. We've destroyed 6 tanks, 12 vehicles, and 5 guns. We've currently lost 81 men with 77 additional wounded. We've lost 4 tanks. We've lost 4 vehicles. And then that little green spot in the map is bugging me. So tell me what I did wrong, please. All right, so it looks like Bratwurst 1-1 has 2 tanks, 5 infantry, 3 vehicles, and a second-class Iron Cross. And Knockwurst 1-2 has 1 vehicle. And Metwurst 1-3 also has a second-class Iron Cross with 1 tank, 12 infantry, 1 AT gun, 3 vehicles. Weisswurst 1-4 has a second-class Iron Cross as well, and 3 tanks, 8 infantry, 1 vehicle. Kransky 1-5, 5 infantry, 2 vehicles. Riesling 2-1, nothing. Gewürztraminer 2-2, also nothing. And we're seeing lots of casualties. I could have protected him better. Schnapps 2-3, 1 kill. Doppelbock 2-4 has 2 kills. Lager 2-5, no kills. Kartoffel 3-1, no kills. Schnitzel 3-2, no kills. Pretzel 3-3, 1 infantry, 1 vehicle. Mustard 3-4, nothing. And Pumpernickel 3-5, 1 infantry kill. So unfortunately with all of our infantry casualties, that's something I should have managed better. But we have another opportunity in the next battle. So we are going to move on to Esch Sur Sur, and hopefully we can knock this one out of the park and move on to the afternoon phase with no problem. So we've got 5th Fallschirmjäger fighting 8th Corps Engineer. We've added a few new names here. We have Von Diepel 1-1 and Thompson 2-1. All the other spots in 5th Fallschirmjäger are up for grabs. We have a comparable map to the way I played this the last time as the Americans. So I'm using a similar strategy, but because I'm not worried about them having tanks, I've got a few alterations. Let's start in the southwest corner. I have 3-2 heavy AT. He's kind of unnecessary, but just for the sake of it, he's sitting there. He can kind of see the tower as well as the ridgeline. As we move up, I've got 3-1 leader and 2-5 Panzerschreck just kind of holding the bridge. There's really no reason to believe that anybody's going to come here. But again, I also don't really need the Panzerschreck, so I've got them sitting in the back. On the west side of the peninsula, I have 2-4 HMG. He's got line of sight to the tower. And then I've got 2-3 heavy infantry and 2-2 rifle ready to move onto the 2-story buildings that are in the neutral zone, and they're supported by Thompson 2-1. As we go further east, I've got 3-3 medium mortar hiding behind the tower building at the flag. And then 1-4 heavy machine gun also going to crawl in there. He'll have line of sight on the large tower as well. They're both supported with 1-3 heavy infantry covering their flank, 1-2 heavy infantry further east from him, 1-3 Panzerschreck just kind of occupying space, and then von Diepel 1-1 is the leader support, and we've got 3-4 sniper alone in the single-story building on the shore. And lastly, I have 3-5 tank killer in the middle of town on Main Street, just kind of looking south. I don't know how I'm going to use him, but right now he's just kind of sitting back there, and we'll wait and see what the enemy decides to do before we commit to moving him one way or the other. All right, we have a few infantry squads, 3 now popping up. All right, so they're all kind of huddled up right there. We did secure the tower flag. I'm going to go ahead and just send these guys down. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. That's getting greedy. I do want to just send them down there, but it's possible somebody's going to pop over the hill. So, mortars inbound. I don't want these guys to get too comfortable here. I do think we start moving up, though, and take this position. They'll probably get shot at, but let's just get them moved across. And we'll move Panzerschreck to the front. All right, redeployment's working well. Let's actually move them out and around and take the tower here. Okay, they've got line of sight. Let's let them open up. I mean, there are so many enemies there. We're going to move these guys up to the 2-story. So many enemies that we have line of sight on. Okay, sniper has like a breakover or something he can't see. Artillery's ready. We're going to send it. Hold up. We missed it. There we go. As long as it's remotely close and they're all that packed in, like, let's put as many bullets and bombs on them as we can. Gonna get 2-3 moving up here as well. And Thompson, you can move up to the 2-story and support. We got more support coming. Oh, this is not good for them. It's going to work perfectly for us, though. Like, keep their assault, keep their flamethrower away from us. Alright. Break off a couple of these guys. Okay, they do have a squad or 2 on our side. So, just something to be aware of as we get closer to them. But let's gun these guys down. Let's start moving guys up onto their flank, because we can just shoot right down onto them. This is going to be amazing. Von Diepel's now here. He's got line of sight. The artillery's doing some work. Sniper's almost present. Oh my goodness, this is a bloodbath. Medium machine gun. Crawl up in that building, guys. Get all the way in there. Give him a minute to crawl in there. Thompson, I don't know. Do we keep moving these guys? Let's run our machine gun down here, because he's obviously not going to be needed back there. Let's move him up on the hill. And then you guys are close. Go ahead and crawl. Get up there, but crawl. No reason to start taking casualties now. Sniper, get some shots on the machine gun. Alright, that actually went too fast. They got him instantly. Get a kill there. No line of sight. We do have line of sight. Alright, we're just going to have him sit tight for a minute. So 1-4 has this rifle team. Let's open up on them. Same with 2-3. Thompson, they actually have him in their support. Oh my gosh. I've never seen anything like this. Alright. Go ahead and move Thompson up here. Get them on the ridge line. Complete and utter destruction. Let's go ahead and move the tank down just a little bit. That's all she wrote. Another total German victory. The battle ended because the Americans' force morale got too low and they were forced to retreat off the map. The Germans gained control of the map and the American battle group was forced to disband. The Germans won the battle because they control a greater number of crucial victory locations than the Americans. And we killed 25 and wounded 21. We have 1 KIA. And it was avoidable. They kind of overran the building that I moved them into. I could have done it more cautiously, but 1 loss, that's it. So 222 killed, 221 wounded, destroyed 6 tanks, 12 vehicles, 5 guns. We've lost 82 with 77 wounded, and we've lost 4 tanks and 4 vehicles. Von Diepel 1-1 has 5 kills and a second-class Iron Cross. 1-2 Heavy Infantry has 13 kills and 2 second-class Iron Crosses. That's pretty good. 1-3 Heavy Infantry has 9 kills. 1-4 HMG has 12 kills. And then 1-5 Panzerschreck, no kills. They were kind of hidden. Thompson 2-1, unfortunately, no action. 2-2 Rifle, nothing. 2-3 Heavy Infantry, they've got 7 kills. 2-4 HMG has nothing. 2-5 Panzerschreck does have 1 kill. And 3-1 Leader, nothing. 3-2 Heavy AT, nothing. 3-3 Medium Mortar, we got 1 kill. And 3-4 Sniper, also nothing. And lastly, 3-5 Tank Killer, 1 infantry kill. I'm very happy with the results of this episode. I took some heavy and unnecessary casualties in the previous battle, but the result was still in the right direction. I do feel like what happened was I obsessed over getting the men into town and the cover of the buildings, but that's exactly what caused them to die. So that should be an easy adjustment in future battles. When we begin the next episode, we'll have another movement phase as well as a shift into the afternoon battles. I need to start spreading units out as we have some branches in the roads and prepare for the Americans to get reinforced. Taking as much ground as possible right now while I'm able to will be crucial to continued success. For right now, click the subscribe button, like the video, and comment down below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.